You know, as I've gone across this ward listening to people, and I think it's very important to listen to what the concerns of people are. I hear the seniors, I hear the middle-aged persons, and I even hear young people talking about the fact that they have fears of what's going on in their community and the crime statistics. And so public safety is absolutely a very important issue that we've got to address. Spend a lot of time talking with seniors who are glad about the new facilities that they are living and residing in, but literally have grave concerns and perhaps even fears about going into the surrounding community. I can't help but say that I have talked to so many police officers who are saying, let us do the job of policing. We want to do community policing. We want to be engaged in that whole process, but let us do the job of policing. Secondly, we hear our police officers talking about the importance of getting the support that they need for the work that they are doing. And I am committed to helping them to get the support that they need to do the work that creates safety in our community. But you know that that also involves the community being engaged, because the police cannot be everywhere at the same time. And so we've got to have a collective consciousness that says, let's rid our city, let's rid our community, let's rid our ward of crime. So we can't have a don't ask, don't tell kind of a policy. We also need to engage ourselves in what I think has been an effective tool, and those are things like orange hats. Call it whatever you want, but let the community come together and say to all of those who would do troubling things in our community, that's not going to happen here. We will report it. We will look at it. We want neighborhood watch activities going on in our community so that it won't be tolerated here. If I look at what happens in places like Ward 3, when little crimes pop up compared to what happens in Ward 7, I hear the council members, I hear persons enraged about that. I don't hear that here. It's almost just taken for granted when young people get killed here, when young people get shot here. But that's not what I've done. Even as a pastor in this community, me and along with other pastors formed what we call a We Care movement in response to the crime and the violence, walking in our community, demanding that we have safe streets for our children to live and to play and for others to work in. So we just cannot accept business as usual when it comes to our public safety. We've got absolutely an increase in the number of robberies and the break-ins, and this is absolutely unacceptable. My issue is that none of these are being raised as crisis, not education, not the healthcare issues, not the jobs issues, and not public safety. I believe that we're on cruise control, and that must stop. We've got to create a cleaner environment, which might lead us to having a different mindset about it even being a safer environment. And so those are some of the things relative to public safety that I'll do. Oh, let me just add one other thing. You know, it's kind of demoralizing for anybody to go 6 or 7, almost 8 years without a pay raise, which is what is the case for many of our police officers and our first responders. They haven't had a raise. I know it's been difficult times, but some little increase just to say, we appreciate you putting your life on the line for us every day that we live, to make us safe, to make life and the quality of life safer for us, because anybody will appreciate that kind of appreciation. And I think those are something that with extra dollars that we have in our budget we can do that will help improve the morale of our police department. Those are the kinds of things I will push for as a city council person, because public safety is so vital to how the community feels about itself, and we deserve to have a safe community where everybody, our young, middle-aged, and our older persons, can feel safe in their community. Hi, I'm Bill Bennett. I'm for the people, and I approve this message.